Marky, to make your favorite meal, you're going to need your pan here. The saucepan is for the dipping sauce. And then a big pan for your mashed potatoes. Of course, you need potatoes. And here are boneless, skinless chicken breast fillets. But you can also get the tenders. You're going to need, there's 2 types of butter. You either do salted butter or unsalted butter. Mommy O uses salted butter. And your salt, pepper, your Cajun seasoning. And then for the dipping sauce, you need crushed pineapple. This is sugar, cornstarch, vinegar, soy sauce, and you don't have to have 2 measuring cups, but Mommy O uses 2. So 1 stick of butter is 8 tablespoons, and it is usually on the butter. See how it goes with the little tick marks. You cut how many you want. I used about 4. And then I cut them up like this on the pan. When they melt, I'm going to add the chicken. Okay, I've added the chicken. Now we're going to do salt and pepper. You know how to do that already. And then the Cajun seasoning goes next. And then you wait for those to brown so you can flip them. While we're waiting for those to brown, we're going to do the potatoes. For potatoes, I usually do 1 potato per person. And these, as you can tell, are a little bigger. So those could really probably feed 2 people. But for making mashed potatoes, we want a whole lot. So that's what we're going to do. To peel potatoes, you take your potato peeler and you push it out like this.
Okay.
This is how you peel a potato. You go down and hold it with your left hand, peel with your right hand, and turn as you go, and then flip it until you get all the peeling off. When that's done, then you wash it. Now the potatoes are peeled, so you're going to cut them. You go right down the middle. You're going to cut them into chunks, and then in the middle again, and then cut them in big chunks like this. And you do each potato until all of them are done. You can also do them like this. So all of the potatoes are cut now, and we're going to add water to the top of the pan, and then now the chicken needs to be turned. So you're going to get a fork and just pick them up and flip them. And now we're going to season the other side with salt, pepper, and Cajun seasoning, and then let them cook some more. So I added the water. I put the burner on high until it starts boiling. I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of butter. We're going to shake a little Tony Chachere's in there. Some salt and pepper. And then we're going to let those boil. Usually takes about 20 or 30 minutes. While your chicken and potatoes are cooking, next you're going to add pineapple juice in a saucepan. That's 2 cans of juice, which is 6 ounces a piece. So if you want to use the 6-ounce cans, or if you want to just get 12 ounces. And then this is the crushed pineapple. Then you're going to add a little bit of soy sauce, 1/3 cup of vinegar, white vinegar, and you're going to let that boil. I missed one ingredient. You have to add 1/2 cup of sugar. To make sauces, you use cornstarch. This is to make them thicker. You use cornstarch and cold water. So what you do is you take a couple of scoops and put it in a measuring cup. This is cornstarch. You're going to take the water and pour it in. And you've done this before. You just mix it up. It's kind of like when you play and make slime, I guess. So this is what the mixture looks like when you're done. And as soon as the pineapple sauce finishes, when it boils, we're going to add this to it to thicken it up a little. And you want to stir it every once in a while, because anytime you add sugar to a pan, you need to keep stirring so it doesn't burn. To make gravy, you make sure you have a little bit of chicken grease still in the pan. And then if I don't have enough, I usually add a little more butter. And then you're going to add a couple of scoops of flour, like this. And then you stir it. It's going to look like a glob of mess, but that's okay. Just keep stirring it. You don't have to season it because it's already seasoned with the chicken grease. And it looks like just big chunks. So then what we're going to do is add a little bit of milk. And then stir that milk in. So that other pan wasn't working, so I had to switch it to a pan with a lip on it. And then now I poured some more milk, and this is gonna be chicken gravy. You just keep stirring it. Anytime you use milk, you need to continuously stir too, because it will burn really fast. Okay, so that's it. That's all you have to do. The gravy is ready. go soon? Daddy-O, you should see these yummy sauces. You're going to have your choice. Do you hear me? Yeah. You're going to have your choice between two awesome sauces for the chicken tonight. You can tell when you stir them because they'll be really soft. We're going to use the large strainer and pour the pot in there. So I poured them in the sink. And now be very careful because it's really hot with all the steam. You're going to pick up the strainer and pour it back in the pot. Okay, so now I'm adding about 5 tablespoons of butter. We're going to salt and pepper the potatoes again. And then you're going to use your potato masher and mash them. You just keep doing that until they're all mashed together and the butter is melted. Okay, now I'm going to add some milk. I don't really have a measurement. I just pour some in there and then start stirring. Potatoes are still dry looking, so I'm going to add some more. You keep doing it until they look creamy. Okay, so now I've got them how you like them. Mashed potatoes. And there you go. There's the mashed potatoes. And then here is the chicken, the gravy, and the pineapple sweet and sour sauce. And the only thing missing is the mac and cheese, and you know how to make that already. Love you, baby.